हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल द सोलफुल डायरी। आज के वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे खुशवंत सिंह की नॉवल द सिक्स टुडे के बारे में। खुशवंत सिंह के पहले जितने भी वर्क्स डिस्कस किए हैं उसका लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है। चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज की वीडियो। चलिए अब डिस्कस करते हैं नॉवल को। कुशवंत सिंह द सिक्स टुडे provides a concise and authoritative history of the Sikhs religion and people, covering their founding by Guru Nanak and the contribution of 10 Gurus, the significance of the Guru Granth Sahib, the rise and fall of the Sikh Empire, their experiences under British rule, social reform movements like the Singh Sabha, the Gadar Rebellion, Akali agitation, and their role in India's partition and post-independence history. The book, enhanced by photographs and a posthumous afterword, offer a comprehensive overview of Sikh customs and beliefs, martial traditions, and their vibrant cultural heritage. Origin and founders. The book begins with the life of Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikh faith, and traces the development of the religion through the teachings of the subsequent 9 Gurus, sacred texts, and beliefs. It highlights the centrality of Guru Granth Sahib, the holy scripture, to the Sikh faith and discusses their beliefs in one God and a casteless fraternity. Sikh history and identity. Sikh emphasizes that the history of the Sikhs is intrinsically linked with the concept of Punjabi nationalism and identity, as they were the primary community to carry this consciousness. The Sikh Empire. The narrative details the rise of the Sikh Confederacy and the subsequent formation of the king under Maharaja Ranjit Singh, which was a significant inclusive Punjabi Empire. British rule and reformation. The book explores the impact of British expansionism, movements for religious reform like the Singh Sabha, and significant events such as the Gadar Rebellion and Akali agitation for control of Sikh shrines. Modern era and aftermath. Singh recounts the struggle for Indian independence, the communal violence of the 1947 partition, the exodus of population, and the subsequent demanding political landscape for Sikhs, particularly the demand for a distinct Sikh state. Cultural heritage. The book also delves into the customs, rituals, baptism, weddings, and the martial traditions that defines the Sikhs' unique cultural heritage. A significant afterword by Rahul Singh, Kushwant Singh's son, brings the historical account up to date, providing commentary on the current situation of the Sikhs in the modern world. Themes. Kushwant Singh's work, The Sikhs Today, explores themes such as the evolution of Sikhism from a pacifist tradition to one with a strong self-defense and martial expertise, the impact of historical events like the partition and the British Raj on the Sikh community, their cultural heritage, the challenges of internal divisions and corruption, and their experiences with immigration and political integration. He also addresses contemporary issues like the need for social harmony, tolerance, and the preservation of the composite culture of India within the Sikh context. Evolution and resilience. Pacifist to martial. Sikh details the shift from Sikhism's initial pacifist roots to the development of a warrior tradition due to oppressive historical circumstances, particularly under Mughal rule. Historical trauma. He provides graphic accounts of the immense suffering and dislocation caused by the partition of India and its aftermath, which profoundly impacted the Sikh community resilience. The work highlights the community's ability to endure challenging times and adapt to shifting political landscapes. Identity and community issues. Internal division. Singh discusses the internal conflict and factions within the Sikh community, including the challenges posed by various claimants to leadership and differing interpretation of their faith. Corruption. He also addresses the issue of corruption within the community, reflecting contemporary social and political problems within the broader Indian context. Cultural heritage. The book includes a comprehensive survey of the cultural heritage of the Sikhs, exploring their unique traditions and way of life. Sikhs and the wider world. Immigration. Sikhs covers the large-scale immigration of Sikhs to places like Burma, the Malay states, China, Canada, and the US, documenting their experiences in new lands. Political and social roles. The work examines the involvement of Sikhs in Indian politics and their engagement with broader social and political issues, including a desire for social harmony. Future prospects. The book offers a perspective on the potential future for the Sikh community, considering their historical experiences and the contemporary challenges. Motives. Kushwant Singh argued that the core motive for modern Sikhs should be the retention of their distinct symbols such as the turban and the beard to preserve their religious identity and prevent assimilation into the broader Hindu culture. He believed that without these symbols, Sikhism as a separate religion would eventually die out. Singh also emphasized the importance of Sikh cultural values, emphasizing concepts like tolerance, compassion, and the preservation of the environment as reflected in the aims of the Kushwant Singh Literary Festival. Identity and symbols. Symbolic preservation. Singh was a strong proponent for Sikhs to maintain their distinct identity, particularly their outward symbols like the turban and the long hair. He viewed those not as a mere cultural marker but as essential to the survival of the religion. Fear of assimilation, he expressed concern that without these visible symbols, the Sikh religion could lose its unique character and eventually merge with Hinduism, leading to its demise. Broader values and legacy, cultural and social values. Singh's work explores the cultural, social, and religious aspects of Sikhism, including the emphasis on compassion, equality, and devotion to one God. Sikh heritage. In his magnum opus, A History of Sikhs and the Sikhs Today, Singh chronicles the evolution of the Sikh community from its inception to the present day, highlighting key historical events and the enduring legacy of Sikhism, social justice, and environment. His work also reflects a broader concern for social justice and environmental welfare, advocating for themes such as equal opportunities for women and the preservation of the environment. A call to action. Singh called the Sikh leadership to seriously consider the declining adherence to tradition symbols and to actively promote the retention of these marker of identity. He believed that this active commitment to their heritage and symbols was crucial for the continued strength and identity of Sikh community in the modern world. Symbols. Uh, Kushwant Singh expressed concern that many Sikhs were abandoning their traditional symbols, including the turban, long hair, and beard. He emphasized that while he was an agnostic, he strongly believed in retaining Sikh identity through these symbols, warning that their abandonment would lead to their religion's demise and potential assimilation into Hinduism. Kesh, that is uncut hair, kanga, a wooden comb used to keep the hair tidy, kada, a steel bangle worn on the wrist, symbolizing God's eternal nature and a reminder to live righteously. Kacha, a special undergarment worn for modesty and symbolizing purity and cleanliness. Kirpan, a small sword or dagger representing honor, social justice, and the fight against injustice. Kushwant Singh's advocacy for these symbols stemmed from the belief that they are integral to Sikh identity and practice, and their neglect would lead to a fundamental loss of the religion's unique character. थैंक यू। आई होप आज की वीडियो आपको पसंद है। कैसी लगी हमें कमेंट करके बताएं, और कोई डाउट्स या सजेशंस है तो वो भी आप कमेंट सेक्शन में ड्रॉप कर सकते हैं। अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब टू माय चैनल। मिलते हैं कल एक और इन्फॉर्मेटिव वीडियो के साथ शाम 4 बजे। Till then, keep watching and keep supporting the Soulful Diary. Thank you.